So, you never know. So anyway, today we're talking about the scanner interface, different ways you can use it. I'm going to apologize right up front. My computer did a Windows update this morning, and my scanner driver got lost during it, and I didn't get my scanner to reconnect with my computer. So, it's a scanner interface without an actual demo of the scanner attached.
Okay.
We gotta love Microsoft updates. Scanner interface is a way to link your electronic documents, and they can be PDFs or JPEGs, to Transaction Plus entry. And checks, deposits, entries, receivables, and journal entries. Retrieve them from anywhere you can pull up that edit check or edit deposit, whatever screen, and see those attached documents. So, there's a couple different ways that you can attach those documents. The first way, and I think probably the majority of the people use scanner interface, is they're entering a new Transaction Plus entry. They have the document in front of them, the days to deposit, something along those lines. A lot of people use it for like attaching like their kill sheets for their packers and stuff, and whatever in front of you. You put information off the document. And you have this button down the bottom right-hand corner that says Toggle Scanner. So now my button over here on the far left says Save plus Scan. As I save it, it's going to ask me to scan a document. At the point, if I had a working scanner, I would hit Scan. The image show up in the white box, and I'd have the option to save it or cancel if it was a little fuzzy and I wanted to retry it. Save that in this check. Okay. Stop scanner and put that through. It can be single page or multi-pages. If your scanner handles multi-page, like my scanner is a flatbed scanner, so it does accommodate multi-pages. So if I'm going to have to attach something that had multiple sheets to it, I have to scan all the sheets in and then go. There's a couple different free websites. The one I use is called pdfmerge.com, and I merge those different PDF documents into one and match it through our fast link option. So allow you to Submerge will allow you to manipulate your PDFs and let you attach multiple pages. You can also use that if you have to do that. And Flatbed Scan, it doesn't allow that multi-page. But as long as your scanner allows you to have multi-pages, then FPS will allow you to attach a multi-page document. So attach a multi-page document from my Flatbed Scanner. I like to go ahead and scan it, manipulate it, combine all the pages into one PDF document. Then I input scanner interface. And I'm going to just go throw something out in my folder so I can show you how this works. Let me see what I can put out there. I thought I don't know if I have to rename. Also, you can do bulk scanning. So, like if you don't have a scanner at your desktop, you can go and scan multiple documents into your folder, and then bring them all at once and then link them up. And I'll show you how that can be done. Find some. I'm going to unlink these really quick. Now, when you're putting them, if you're putting bulk scan, you can come here and you have a certain naming format. And naming format is the three initials on your company, 2 X's, a hyphen, and a 3-digit number. So I'm taking the 16 out of the middle of these and putting 2 little X's so that I can show you how this looks here. You can also, if your scanner, you have a scanner that either naming format or their own, and you can tell FBS what that naming format is and not have to worry about renaming them. It's called a mask. And when it puts in the date. I think it's more than the date and then the number if there's anything. So I can put in a mask so it doesn't look for documents in my here. And this is my scanning or my multi-page for my application right today. I have 4 unlinked documents here that show up in this box. They say links behind them. So that's where I call fast link. It just means I can pick a date range. It's going to pull up any entries that meet my criteria on this page of date and type and vendor. So I'm going to leave this pretty wide open. I'm going to put a second because I didn't want those beginning balance entries to show up. I am to enter type Z, which is all entries. I could, like I said, narrow it down. I could also narrow down to vendor if I was looking for some specific entries. If I had just scanned all my CPS entries, then maybe for CPS entries. I'm only open. Entries that meet my criteria, and on the right hand side, hold on, just look at create a document. Hopefully. On the right hand side here is my image. One. This is XSub. I can find what line that would go to. So this was for $1, so I'd find ABC Co. for $1. It's a check. Highlight link to current row. Yes, it links that first image to that line, and then it goes to the next screen. And I can choose something else. So we'll just imagine that this was this line, this AR to me, and put that to that line. So go through and find some documents. I mean, find your documents to link them to your entries. It's not hard at all. And right or wrong, it's just whatever works best for your situation. So this, I've linked everything I want to link. I pull up scan documents again, search, and click on change, or right click on it in a report, doesn't matter. And it's going to have this display linked invoice down the bottom right hand corner. Click on that. I can either just exit, which is you exit to get that. If your printer hooked up, you should be able to also print it. I don't have a printer hooked up right now. Okay. You can see what you have items linked to is in your user find report. It will have a linked document, a scanned document attached. Right here, there is a column that says scanned. This one right here, you can't really see the far left, but you can move the column over if you wanted to be able to see what was going on here. So, which ones you got? why if you're trying to go completely paperless, make sure you have a linked document for every invoice. You could come here and hand it to whoever's responsible for getting those invoices to you and say, hey, finding these invoices are missing. We need them in here if you find them at all possible. And gives you leverage there to keep on track on top of what you're missing and stuff like that. Okay. From here, I can always right-click again. Right-click actually. My mouse isn't going to act right. If you click right on the scan column, it'll actually show you the linked invoice without going into the edit check screen. My mouse is doing something. I don't know what it's doing right now. Save screen if you want to see what that the invoice was. You didn't want to go into the entry. Save yourself a mouse click of opening and closing the actual entry. You can right click on the scan column and pull up the image. Also, with anything, any PDF. So if you get emailed, email PDF from it, you can name it in that naming format I mentioned. The 3 hyphen 2 capital X is a hyphen and 3 digits. And it's your invoices folder, and then you can link that emailed document to any entry in FBS as well. So, other questions?
Sarah, does it work the same with Egg Compass?
Yes. With Egg Compass, there is a lower step. It's like you have to install ever a scan driver that talks to the server. But when it's set up, that works just the same. It all. Is you have to move something like a document, like an email that was emailed to you. As that was emailed to you, you would have to copy that to the server, to your invoices folder, and suggest to your invoices folder on your local desktop. So right-click and copy, and go over and paste it. Pretty well. What get asked about is, will every scanner work? And the answer to that is no. Scanner with FBS and be able to scan through the FBS module. Now you get the link documents using the fast link. Must be able to send them through the entry screen like I showed, or through that. Going to and scan interface, there's an option here to scan new invoice. To through here, have a scanner that is what's called TWAIN, T-W-A-I-N compatible. And means TWAIN is a universal driver that was made to be able to talk to other programs other than like Epson has their own scanner program. Their own scanner program to be able to talk to other programs on your computer, though. They have this special driver called a TWAIN driver. Most Canons and Epsons and Brothers are all TWAIN compatible. Some Foods are not. Some of the other, like the Desks and some of the ones that do the filing or they are not as compatible, or they aren't TWAIN compatible. But you scan a document as long as it will save in PDF format and attach it through the fast link. You couldn't scan directly from FBS. Another thing that I like to bring up is that single purpose units, they're just a scanner, take more seamlessly than the multi-purpose units like my scanner and a printer, scanner, copier. And it's handy for a couple different reasons. Sometimes there's multi-purpose instead of scanner, and so your computer doesn't read it as a scanner as such and install it as a scanner. They install it as printers, and then sometimes that causes problems with FBS. Seems to work a lot better if there's a single-purpose scanner. Scanners do work, but they're kind of frustrating because as a same wireless printers, there's a big delay when it sends it through Bluetooth from your computer to your or printer. And that is frustrating when you're trying to get entries in. They will work, but otherwise I really don't recommend a wireless scanner either. Though I haven't, one scanner I had to tell somebody will not work. It didn't have an option to save as PDF. It only saved in its own document format. And have a Twain driver. So there's no way at all to scan from that scanner and attach it to FBS. And it was some brand I had never heard of. I haven't had any issues with like the pictures of the Epson. So. Any questions?
I don't know enough to know what to ask, Sarah. Sorry.
No, that's okay. It's a pretty simple module. It has a pretty simple purpose, and we don't let her up too much, so there's not really much to ask. But
so it's input column. Is that where you get, if you have the interface, it's under inputs that you start seeing all that?
Yeah. Yep, it is.
An interface there. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
And if I Compass, I mean, who helps me get that all set up and connected?
Yeah, we do. It doesn't take very long. It just you have to go out and download and preferences, and you're up and going. But yeah, I can help with that.
Experience with HP. I've got a fairly close HP all-in-one that scans right to my computer. Yeah, use with those.
I do have a couple people use the HPs with no real issues. Sometimes if you haven't updated the driver recently, you might need to go out and update the driver from their website. And it usually works fine.
Really new, so that shouldn't be a problem. Okay.
Should not be an issue then, no. Good.
What else I need to ask you? I just need to decide to do it. The cost of the interface is?
Is it? I think it's gonna remember if it's $9.95 or $5, and I don't have access to that right now.
And that per year, or it's a one-time?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yours was being on like Ag Compass. Yours is not going to be that expensive. I apologize. I don't think.
So for me and get back to me, especially knowing we are in the well first of the year or.
Yeah. Absolutely, I can definitely